Good morning, y'all. Ooh, sun has me looking like I might want to start this over. Oh, need to shut the door. I just picked up a few things from the Walmart. Today is a busy day. We're gonna be doing a clothing giveaway today. Clothing, shoes, blankets. I'm not sure all that will be involved, honestly. But my church is doing it. I'm glad to be a part. My family and I used to do it in honor of my mother. I'm gonna run this food back home first though. My family used to do it in honor of my mother. It was Audrey's mission because my mama was such a giver. We hadn't done it since COVID. Once we did it right, COVID had started and we still went out there. But that probably wasn't a good idea, so we hadn't picked it back up. So I'm glad to be a part of this today. Very much so. So somewhere along in there, I don't know that, I can pick it up. I don't know how people will feel if I vlog. I try to be mindful of other people's feelings because this is part of my journey. They didn't sign up to be part of my journey and stuff like that. So I don't make people. And if they walk through now while I'm talking, then they just chose to be a part and without either knowing or not caring, because that's just the way that is. If I'm already doing it and you walk across or you come into my space, then but if you ask me to please not do it, I would. But anyway, I'm pretty happy to be a part, and so I wanted to pick up this morning just because I'll be kind of in between and I didn't have a chance as I normally have been doing, getting up early and kind of sharing my heart early in the morning. So we're gonna share it today a little bit all day long. So it'll be a little bit of a broken video in here. I might show y'all my little DIY project I did yesterday. Now y'all gonna think it's ghetto. I'm gonna put it in here, right? I just took and did my little back porch for now, my little makeshift deck for the moment. Don't judge. You ain't gonna see, it ain't gonna look totally together because I still have the furniture covered, with the like the black plastic cover things, because I just do. It ain't for me time. I ain't using it, so I haven't taken it off yet. And I'm telling you, all the pollen that's piled up on it, that would be. I did leave one out I left a couple out of chairs that do have like the covers, and I left a couple of them out. Them jokers look a hot mess. But eventually I'm gonna uncover it because it's already 2-3 years old anyway. I just recovered the chairs. I'm sorry, the cushions. So I'm gonna run this food in right quick so that it won't be out in the heat. My little thing to keep my hair up is crooked and moving, which is really hurting my head. If that's gonna end up coming down fast. See that lasting when I get somewhere still, honestly. But anyway, here we are. We made it to another day. We're grateful. We're thankful. Sorry that the sun is looking in like that, but glad we can see this sun. Thank you, Lord. Thank you that tomorrow.
Speed alert. You are driving faster than the set speed.
We already done I say that like that, but she lies. Anyway, we are thankful for today. This is the day that the day before, a long time ago, our Lord and Savior got up for us with all power in his hands. I'm thankful. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful. Where would we be without him, y'all? Where would we be? You know? With him, we got a little suspect actions as it is, because we ain't fully where we ought to be. Just think if we ain't got no Jesus. Hunty. So I'm thankful. I'm forever in debt. I am forever grateful. And I am just, when I think about it in depth, it just makes me just want to keep saying, thank you, Lord. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because how many of us would have sent our son to die for the wretched world that you see? How many of us would have sent our son to go through what Jesus went through? A third. Matter of fact, just the ridicule alone of how they talked to him. How many of us would have sent our son into that? I can answer it. None. This ain't gonna last. Y'all just gonna have to see the good, the bad, and the ugly. All of this, because I didn't put this on right. And this joker right here, yeah, I got my little sleeves that I told y'all about on the other one. That's some t-shirt sleeves. But I didn't balance this on the top of my head correctly. And I let y'all know in several different vlogs that I already got some hair issues going on. I don't put a lot of pressure on my hair. And any little pressure I go on and relieve it. So this would have been nice, especially if it's hot. I'll fix it up better tomorrow. Then I got these things, these wrap I'll show you. Let me finish taking off all my sleeves first. I didn't set it up right. This is the first time trying this piece right here, these things right here. And I don't know how to put them on, right? So they help wrap your hair and hold your locks or whatever, ponytail, braids, whatever hair you got, up or whatever. But I didn't really know how to put them on, to be honest with you. I probably should have just come from like this and then twisted and went up better. I'll get it right. But I can't get it right now because I can't. But yeah, that feel better. And my head was hitting the top of the car. On top of it. So, and you ain't got to look decent. You ain't got to look nice going out here. You just be clean. I took a bath and that's all that matters. You know? Don't mean we shouldn't care how we carry ourselves. It just means when it do get beyond your control, you do what you can and you keep pushing. That's the mode I'm in. And everybody else around me that's got a different type of mentality right now for me, they, because people do be trying to help, and some people, and I tell you, I received the help. But the people that's just got personal opinions that want to, pick, and that you just trying to keep pushing forward, you're going to have to put them on the back burner. They got to go back there where the don't care is. But they don't understand that you just thank God that you were able to get out that house this morning and keep it moving. And, go somewhere and do something and be a part of other people's lives in whatever way possible. That's another thing, too. I will say that, in my vlogs, I talk a lot about domestic violence. Get involved in the community too, if you can. If they're not lording over you too tight, get involved in the community. There's a lot of stuff going on that you might not even know about, and a lot of it is you can find out about a lot of it through, again, the internet. You can on Facebook you can put in, like, say, semester. You probably don't want to look up domestic violence walks or nothing like that. Just get involved in other things. Maybe you can get involved in the racism side, systematic racism side. There's lots of walks and things that's going on for that you can participate in, and you'll begin to communicate with other people and find out what else is going on in the community. That's another way on the low to get to know stuff, right? About what's happening, where networking into some sort of freedom. And even if you ain't deciding to do nothing like get free, you can get free in your mind, meaning you can go out and see other people and free yourself from not looking at yourself, right? To be honest with you, it'll also keep you from the bondage of aloneness, because seclusion, thank you, Lord, seclusion becomes almost your friend, because you don't want to be in public. You don't want to show yourself. You don't want that. And the abuser likes that, because now they can do what they want a little bit more, because the only people that's seeing you is them. And, a few other little sparse people. No, get out. Get out. Don't hide them no more. Don't hide you no more. But don't hide them. They don't deserve that. Them. I said them because they are them. Don't hide them anymore. Well, I got to be careful. You hide them until you get yourself free. Be smart about everything you do. God made you very, very intelligent. You are very smart. You hate to use your smartness to be in any way cunning, but this is saving your life. So it ain't cunningness. It's called survival. That's what it's called. And that's what you gonna do. And I keep reiterating to that abuser that thinks that he's not an abuser because he just grabs you up and, chokes you just a little. Maybe he don't close fist hit you, but he hits you with an open hand. So he ain't doing too much in his eyes. You can't tell him, but I can. You're still an abuser. Yep. You got a label. And it's a nasty one. But I ain't gonna harp too much on that this morning. I hope that this weekend you'll find yourself getting some more thoughts on what you can do to get life going for yourself and your children. So we can take this journey together. I have a different level of, because I told you, once you start accepting abuse from others, other people will do it. And how do other people do it? Because you'll start accepting foolishness in many different ways, many different forms. People, they'll see you and inflict it on you when they won't inflict it on somebody else, because they see you as weak, right? And in some ways right now you might be. In some ways I might be, But we get stronger every single day that the Lord let us get up and breathe. Yes, sir. And then the Lord lets me run across people that's been through more, and people that give me strength and speak life into me. And then you run into me on this vlog, and then I speak life into you, and then we just turn this thing over and over and over and over and over. What I would love to do is catch the young lady or the young man before they get out into the world, middle school, high school generally, where it starts. That's generally where it starts. Somewhere in there, he's already becoming, and I know that I already said back there in them other blogs that I'm a little bit more partial to saying he doing, because I'm a female, and I do know that abuse runs across the board. It do. But I will say to a young lady or young man that's in high school who's already receiving that abuse on the low, you can go ahead and get on up out of that. He don't love you. I don't care about what he going through at home. It's a lie. And he gonna keep on going through something. And he gonna keep on using that excuse on you to explode. If the explosion is words and actions, if it's threats, he will eventually carry the threats out. Tell somebody right now, watch their reaction. Tell a mother, tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your auntie. Tell somebody what they're saying and doing to you. Don't keep it to yourself, and see how they react. If they tell you to stay in that mess, something, they need some counseling too. But let me tell you, don't stay, because it's gonna get worse. Do not stay. You're gonna have them moments where you can't look at yourself in the mirror again, or not again. It's gonna start, and then you're gonna lose your whole self, the whole beautiful life that God has for you, to a man that can't help it, and he gonna turn you right into what he got planned. And maybe he has no plan, but guess what? Then that means he wilding with you in your life. Your life about to be just as wild as his is. If he has been through something, go get some help. Simple as that. I'm not your help. I'm not your therapist. I'm not your punching bag. You can't say all this stuff to me. I fight back. I could leave that right there, but I will go on and say I fight back with I fight back with my, because I want to stay right there. I fight back. Give me the words, Jesus. We fight back and going to get the help that we need. We fight back with finding a network of people to help us get out of this situation. You cannot always physically fight back. There is some women that can straight up, they can duke it out. God bless them. God bless them. I met a few of them too. They rough, but I'm not duking nothing out no more. I didn't fight them because I was always afraid I would hurt them. I actually really did love them, but I didn't love me enough to not let them hurt me. Right? So, but I ain't gonna be doing no physical fighting. Nope. I don't do that. I fought my brothers though. When we were growing up, it's crazy. I've not fought anyone other than my brothers. Like when we were growing up, we were tight up in that house. We loved each other. Don't misunderstand me, but we fought. We fought around there. Who gonna wash the dishes? Who ain't gonna wash the dishes? Who messed this up? Who didn't mess that up? Who ate my chips? Who didn't eat who got my honey bun? Who was around there duking it out? But we loved each other as hard as we fought each other too. Now, that was siblings. We got punished for it through, with our parents or whatever. And, that was enough. It was enough for me, that's as far as it went for me, just doing that stuff as a kid, When I became an adult, I don't want to fight no more. I don't think that, we fighting over chips and stuff no more. Now you fighting me over your day and what you want to get away and go do. Now you fighting because you want to slip away and go, or because I said or looked the wrong way or whatever it is. I don't know. Ain't no reasons behind it. Ain't no reasons behind the physical or fisticuffs that somebody wants to do. They just doing it because they can. Get bold, get brave. Get bold, get brave, get your snarl. Yeah. Nasty rascals. Won't fight a man. I'm gonna say that stuff all the time. It's because I try not to dig and go into other avenues, because then that opens up more stuff, you know. And I don't feel the push to go over there. I just feel the push to help in some ways. And I don't know that you'll listen to me either. But I beg you to, so that you can live again too. So that you won't go to bed in so much fear. You know, nobody don't really know what that feels like unless they experience it. How much fear you actually go to bed with, wake up with, walk around with all day long. And I'm going to tell you something else. And I know I say this, y'all, because you don't understand that domestic violence and racism feels the exact same way. Especially when you're put in a position where it's people are in position over you. If you mistreat people, abuse is abuse. And it lowers the standards of the people that you are inflicting it on when they cannot or don't know how to react back. And it tears the person down terribly. It is some of the worst trauma. I told y'all, the mental abuse that happens, mental abuse, physical abuse, mental abuse. I think I told somebody, and I could be wrong with this, but I told somebody that mental abuse was way worse than physical abuse. I said because kind of the lick is the convulsion. You get the look, you see it coming. The lick is where it's going, or licks, that's where it's going, on the turning over of the bed or the water being, whatever they're going to do to you, that's the convulsion. Mental abuse is the playing of the mind constantly. It's a constant threat that I'm going to do something to you, that I want to do something to you. It's a, I can't stand you. I regret the day of meeting you. It is a, you don't belong here. It is a, I hate you look and action all day long. Every single day or all night long. It is a disapproving of you in every single way. And can be by multiple people in the same place. Everywhere you turn is negativity, right? This is either, if it's domestic violence, is generally one person. If it's racism, it's multiple people generally in the same place, especially if they play off of one another. And nobody will take the high road. And if one or two people do take the high road, they're generally outnumbered by, you know, the majority. Anyway, y'all. Oh, it's 24 minutes. Okay. Well, I'm going to tell y'all what. I'm going to get on off of here. That video, I'll just end this here. Maybe I'll start up another one. And maybe because I said I'll add that, my little DIY project. Don't be judging my stuff. But I'm going to add that in there somewhere in this video. That way it don't be no more than about 30 minutes. But I love you. We will pick this camera up, I'm sure, somewhere else through the day. And vlog again. I am a chatty Kathy, or however, is it chatty Kathy? Chatty something. I like to talk sometimes. I'm careful most of the time who I talk to because of that. Because, you know, I am a communicator. I love to love, you know, so I will reserve too. I will be very, very reserved, because that means that I will open my heart to people And a lot of times people will abuse that. They don't take that as being real because they are in a reserved place for maybe a different reason. And, you know, or they look to be to prey on people, P-R-E-Y. But I ain't to be preyed on no more. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's getting real. I'm learning about me. Go learn about you. I'm learning what to accept and what not to accept. I know that might sound like, well, didn't you learn that? I did learn that when I was young. I did. But somewhere in there that got broken down. And my boundaries, I started moving my boundaries over and over and over again. And my boundary moving caused me to get in corners. You know, I would come out anything about them two things that the Lord let me push out, and them grandkids. You know, that was a given. That's that bear that'll come out of a mother. That's craziness right there. But other than them, anything that was surrounding taking care of me, I moved all the boundaries, because evidently I didn't see myself as worthy enough to be taken care of or whatever. I'm in the midst of finding that out. It's a good thing. Get you some help. Get you some therapy. Find it. It can be free. It ain't crazy like they told you. It is not crazy. You are not crazy for wanting to be healthy mentally in every way. You've been broke. You're broken. But you're not going to be broken no more. Brokenness can be gone. Be in the past. Let that joker that's doing all that be broke. He going to be broke forever. And he going to go break another woman or man. That's what he gonna do. I've seen it happen. And then he'll lie to himself some more. It's everybody's fault but his. Everybody caused it but him. I'll talk to y'all later. This was not supposed to happen. So I'm almost to where we're gonna have our little thing. If I'm able to pull the camera out here, I will. If nothing else, for a second or something like that. All right. We won't do too much because I don't want people to be upset, but this is where I'm coming for today. This is early in the morning, and there is a huge setup here. A lot of people. Pretty cool. All right, love y'all. Bye. The umbrellas are in the chairs. I haven't put them up. I haven't taken off the ugly black covers yet because I want to keep it covered for now, but this is the color underneath. And these are ottomans for these two chairs, and they are, this is hard to get to. Oh no, there it is. They are that color. That fire pit is not gonna stay there. That's where the grill is gonna go. That is a turkey fryer, but you know, that's where you ain't gonna fry no turkey year round. That's where you go fry fish and chicken. Smoker. That is a little love seat that has the same covers on it. I'm trying to preserve the as much as possible. I don't remember, I had these a long time, but I think these are blue too. Let's see if we can get to them. Hold on. Yeah, they are blue. Blue too. That's the stand and the things that you put to hold the stands down that I don't know what to do with yet. And there's another one in the stand there. This is the grill cover. Right now it's holding that cover on when it's windy outside. But anyway, this is my little alternative to, oh, there's a frog, look. Why, Jesus, why? I know stuff just got to exist, but oh my God. Anyway, this is my little sanctuary for now. And until I can actually get the deck that I want, this is what it's gonna be. That's my little, I put the little grill right here because I'll use that more often than I will. I mean, you know, the little flat grill. Let me see how easy it is to get to. It's a little bit more difficult because the strap goes underneath and I'm supposed to be somewhere given, but that's what it is, just a griddle top. I'm supposed to be going to, our church is doing a giveaway this morning of clothes and stuff like that. And I just wanted to do this quick little vlog. I'll add the pictures in somewhere of what it looked like prior to. And it's not looking like a lot right now when I pull things off and put the umbrellas up, and I got the little stand right here, the little thing for a flower. I haven't gotten a flower yet. We'll see what we come up with. So yeah, little DIY makeshift pouch. This time of year, y'all, I don't even want to talk about it, but I guess we got to be about it. So I'm about to use this cup. I can't see exactly what I'm doing with the thing turned this way, so I don't know if I'm in the camera or not, but I'm gonna put some in a cup. Really, it smells like mothballs. I feel like mothballs would do the same thing, probably more reasonable, but I'm gonna just set this here and kind of go around the perimeter and put this down. Ah! It's a frog down there. Jesus. Oh my God. Y'all, I'm just not the one. And why do holes be in the ground down here? What are the holes? What are the holes? I ain't even gonna want this to look at this dirt up there or whatever this stuff is. I'll put it out here right around the porch. I'll put it out there around the fence too. I got another bag. Look like you need 3 or 4 bags. I don't think it's supposed to be 3. wonder if mothballs will just work the same as this. Because this little bag right here, this $14. And I feel like you could, because it smells like mothballs. Yeah, that didn't do a whole lot. So hold up, I got to get the other bag. I did buy 2. Honestly, I'm trying to figure out how much, I mean, I care. This is how big is this bag? £4. And it's not covering that much. So I think I'm gonna concentrate more about around where I'm gonna be sitting at, and maybe get some mothballs for around the fencing area. expensive, and I'm wondering if this stuff gonna wash away with the rain. But I can tell you that that frog is out of its home wherever it was down there a while ago. It ain't down there. I'm gonna show you where it's at in a minute. Now I yelled, I ain't scared of frogs, but I'm scared of frogs, if that makes any sense. I don't go run them down. Let me see if I can show him to you. He ain't hiding, he out. That smell probably is. See? But anyway, y'all, out of 2 4-pound bags, I put down 8 pounds of that slithery stuff away. And, well, I got like a half a cup left. And I still could probably take 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably could put another 8 bags of this down because it don't cover that much ground. This is a mess. I think we're gonna go the route of mothballs, because that's what this smells like. I don't know what else is in it, but this smells like mothballs. I don't even know the price of mothballs. We're gonna check it out. Anyway, this is probably gonna end this beautiful Saturday. It is extremely beautiful out here. And I hope, I can't see what you see, so even if I turn it around to me, it might not be right on me. But I hope that you are having a nice Saturday, beautiful Saturday. And I believe you should put gloves on when you do this. My hand's not burning, but I think I read that as I was out there, that you should have gloves on. Yeah, I did say that, you know, this furniture is covered. I know this looks like a hot mess, but it's my little way of making this work for this year in a very inexpensive way for now. I'll not worry, but I'll get, you know, other stuff done. I'll get probably either a piece of cement or some cement put down and make another little slab. That's probably the way it's gonna go. Ain't no doubt about it. That's probably what's gonna happen. Or I may do the pavers too. The original plan was to do the pavers. I'll rethink that. If I do the pavers, I may do them this year. I don't know. Anyway, I hope that you enjoy your Saturday. This is a beautiful day. Yeah. God bless.